we have 5 minutes until everybody goes to sleep and all that, right? I'm actually gonna see if we can rush over to the communists and see if they're there. Because if we can get started on that, then maybe we can make the most of our day. Cindy said they were in the apartment. It might be too late for them though, but we were gonna meet pretty late to begin with anyway. That's something we've got working in our favor. Yeah, maybe chew on that for a little bit first, huh? We could reproduce it again if we wanted to. We just have to turn it on and plug in the cable again. But I don't know if we want to. I'm sorry, we should confirm where this is supposed to be. Get 2 signatures, go back to Evrart. Where is the thing about the communists? Yeah, I don't see it anywhere. Let me just walk around. Actually, is it that door?
As you approach the metal grille, you can hear several voices having what appears to be an animated discussion.
I completely forgot about this door.
This must be it. Beyond this door lies the beating heart of radical communism in Martinez. Somehow, the night air softens the smell of trash and sea brine. As the breeze pulls through the canvas like a shuttle through a loom, you catch a hint of something unexpected. Something earthy, warm, and burnt. The acrid smell of failure.
Yet again.
No, that's just slightly burnt coffee.
Oh.
A smell you would recognize anywhere.
Just look at these pigs sniffing about after hours.
Hey, why didn't you say the secret door was right behind you?
Must have slipped my mind. You know how it goes.
She gives you a lackadaisical shrug.
The metal grille is cool to the touch. You notice the lieutenant is looking uncustomarily anxious. His posture is rigid. His right hand hovers near the zipper of his jacket.
Does this make you uncomfortable, Kim?
He wants so badly to draw his armistice, but he also doesn't want to draw it.
Nothing has happened yet. You okay, Kim?
Oh, I'm fine. I was practically born to infiltrate underground communist cells.
No, we're just going in to have a chat and restart communism. That's all. We're not gonna... Actually, maybe I'll have to eat my words if I say anything after this.
Which is just to say, we should be prepared for any eventuality.
Just try to listen.
You can make out at least 2 separate voices. 2 voices, both male, approximately early 20s.
Oh, is it one of the people that live in the apartment downstairs then? The one with the bust? And I just noticed it says Mazov right here too.
Careful with those now. I have it. It's going to work. I can feel it.
Hey?
The clang of metal reverberates all along the scaffolding. The voices coming from the other side fall silent. A pair of frightened hares cowering in some dark crevice of their burrow.
It's the police! Open up!
Who's there? Is that you, Maurice?
That's right. It is I, Maurice.
I'm crawling back already. Get out of here, traitor.
That's right. Take your minuscule bourgeois turnips and get lost.
Face it, sire. Your little subterfuge isn't leading anywhere.
Oh, maybe I need to put on my little bow tie back on, huh? I'm not actually Maurice. I'm trying to get organized. Can you help me?
For a moment, silence.
What's the passphrase?
It's remember Dobreva and Abadanize.
There's no response. You begin to wonder whether they've slipped out some back way. No, they're still there. You can feel them back there.
Alright. The key's taped to the back of the door frame. Just make sure you put it back when you're done, or we'll all be locked out. And do watch the concrete. It just kind of falls away, in places.
What even is this? This is not a unit inside the apartment building, is it? This is just some random little room.
Charmant. After you, detective.
Have fun at your underground meeting, pig. Hope it's a blast.
Want to join us? Underneath the door frame? Oh, we're already in. Where are the people? Whoa. Try not to think about the cracks spidering out across the floor. Oh, this goes down to that empty unit. What is this? Dominoes? Like some domino effect thing? Coffee. At the bottom of the pot, an isle of black sludge rises from a shadowy sea. It's burned. Should we not take it off this thing? Reflective construction vest. Oh, maybe this is people at the strike then, huh? People doing construction work around here? Have we seen any of those? A ludicrously reflective safety vest like those favored by construction and road repair crews comes with a replaceable battery pack. Battery back? Makes you feel like a deep sea anemone. Battery back? Why do you need battery on this? Is there some light on it? Safety first, impossible to miss. Would it be more welcoming? Would you guys be more welcoming to me if I wore that? I'll put on the drama thing. Should I? Okay, for now. I came dressed to impress. I'm not seeing any stars or white antlers here. This poster reads, "Under the cobblestones, communism. No war but class war." A rickety easel surrounded by pots of gouache. Wait. That's it? Hold up. You said it was by the... Are we just leaving here? Yeah, we are. Where's... Oh no, is it because it's 2? Maybe there's supposed to be people here, but because it's 2, they're gone? I thought we were supposed to maybe advance to... Oh, dang it, man. Oh, that's a bummer. Then we just started this and they're gone already, and we probably have to wait till tomorrow night for them to show up. I'm guessing this is what happened. Ah, I waited too long. No, if only there wasn't this door separating it, because I think the change in environment is what causes people to leave too. Is Cindy still here? She is.
Hello again, officers. Have you come to admire my mural?
No, catch you later, Cindy. Well, I guess that's it for the night then. People... Is Joyce around? Oh. Oh, a book! 16 Days of Coldest April. Nice. The cover features a row of concrete buildings with a monochrome rainbow in the sky. It tells a rather excruciating story about 2 lovers during a period of ethnic unrest in Yugograd. The book has been filed under psychological realism. Okay, that's... I might read this later. Save this for when I need to pass some time, maybe. I'll just put this on the side here to remember that I haven't read it yet. And I also want to... If we do have that kind of money, I do want to read all the books at the bookstore. I don't know if I want to spend all my money in one go, but... yeah. Joyce? Oh! Well, the whole boat's gone. Went to the village on the coast, officer. See you there. Joyce. Says a note on the post. Oh! The fishing village? I didn't see you there. Maybe I just didn't look carefully enough. I'm not sure if there's anything else I can do around here. I mean, it's 2 in the morning.
Just an ordinary wall. Nothing to see here.
I don't even have the +2 for it being nighttime here anymore. Okay. I'll have a look around. Quick look. If not, then I guess we'll just end the night like this and... Oh, yeah, that's a bummer. We'll have to go back and check on the communism stuff tomorrow. They told me to come in and they're all gone. Oh, even Evrart's not here. Hold on, we've never seen the back of this place before. Can we go in? No? Oh, I wish we could, like, check out his stuff while he's not here, huh? We're allowed here, but we're not allowed to look at anything. Look, something forgotten on the coffee table. What, coffee?
There's something odd about the passenger seat. The seating fabric has been pulled tight over the lower side of the seat where the toolbox should be.
Oh, this is new? Because of our increase in perception? Peel off the cover on the passenger seat.
Voila! A stack of neatly folded papers has been stashed behind the seating fabric. You see 3 maps depicting a large metropolitan area. It's Revachol. Some of its routes and highways have been outlined with a pen.
Bonne prise.
Fold open the topmost map.
This large map displays the elevated motorway called 881. The intake leading to Martinez is marked with a blue X. There's another X on the off-ramp at a place called the Old South.
But this is gonna be more about the drug stuff, right? Rather than anything related to where Ruby is hiding right now.
Toll booths at the intakes are marked with a circle. It looks like there are scant few ways of getting onto the elevated motorway that runs over Jamrock, and this person knows them all.
An expert.
There, hundreds of thousands of motor carriages roar on the 881. High above the mass of brown and red roofs, that is Jamrock. The commuters don't even look down. The world ceases to exist outside the windshield.
Where does the road lead?
To Couronne, through the middle-income neighborhoods there, by the river, and then to Stella Maris and La Delta for work, while the men and women of Jamrock scuttle to their fates below the road.
Fold open the second map.
This municipal map from the 30s displays a complex system of storm sewers underneath a sub-district called the Pox, Old Military Hospital, right adjacent to the 41st Precinct.
I think we have heard about that in another Shivers check.
No storm will ever drown Revachol, the great solution to the riddle of history. Wind rips through the empty hallways of the once great military hospital, now just a ruin under an overgrown park. Beneath the hospital, great sewer tunnels hum and vibrate with life of their own.
What is that sound?
The rattle of motor carriages and lorries driving through long-forgotten tunnels, lit by gaslights.
Look at the third map.
The final map displays a labyrinth of service tunnels left over from the construction of Motorway 881. A few routes have been marked with a pen, where the tunnels and sewers surface near the eminent domain and a traffic island in central Jamrock by the lake. These service tunnels were probably used during the construction of the foundation beneath the motorway.
What does all this mean?
It means that the smugglers are secretly using the motorway to transport their goods and materials. They've infiltrated East Motor Tract, most likely. The RCM patrols most of these auxiliary roads, though apparently not all of them.
Where does the contraband end up?
Hard to say. This distribution network looks certainly large, yet still vague enough. It doesn't reveal much about the Besmerti behind it.
Well, they really shouldn't be writing too much down anyway. Besmerti. That sounds vaguely familiar.
The Besmerti is a Revacholian crime syndicate. They see themselves as the inheritors of the 14 Revacholian Indo-tribes. But really they're just violent gangs vying for control on the west side of Revachol.
Surprisingly, it doesn't really feel like there's been much of a gang presence around here. We saw the two kids that want to join the skulls, and then we saw one skull, Cindy, who's just hanging by the balcony vandalizing the walls. But with the union stuff and the strike, maybe it depends on which part you're in specifically, because I imagine there's schools around here too, and we haven't seen a school, so this is like the adult working area, where, you know, other areas might have other things going on.
With cool names, like La Puta Madre and Aura Mazda. It's a dark parody.
I don't know Aura Mazda. Should I look it up later? Who do you think is behind this?
It's definitely not the Union. They just do some logistics. This operation has spread everywhere in Jamrock. If it's that widespread, then Madre remains the most likely suspect.
Ah, that's the gang that Kim was telling the racist lorry driver, oh yeah, we're part of their people, so if you don't help us, we're gonna do something to you. This gang, La Puta Madre.
Here's bad news. There have been attempts at a serious investigation before, but they haven't ended well for those involved.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi is a brave man for saying Madre's name without the winces and whispers that usually accompany it.
It is 2 a.m.
Especially bad news for cops who may have something in their past they don't even know is there.
Oh god. Return the stack of papers under the seat.
Best not to disturb the scene. I'll have forensics go over the lorry and pick this up later.
The stack of maps looks just like before, barely noticeable. The movie stars look silently by, and the pull-out toolbox has a rubber handle, worn from years of use.
If you don't have high enough perception, sometimes you don't even know what you're missing then, huh?
You close the rusty old lorry door.
Well, it's good that we saw that.
The gnarled hawthorn tree on Rue de Saint-Gilles Lane endures the wintry gusts with ease.
It's late enough in the night that I can do this, right? Piss off, nature!
The hawthorn tree is disappointed by your betrayal and psychopathic tendencies. Also, your fist hurts a little.
Should have given me the tape the first time around.
A little. It's awful. The pain surges through your knuckles and then lingers there, slowly pulsating, reminding you of your mistake.
Join the club. Everything does already.
Smooth move, operator. We done here?
Yep.
The gnarled hawthorn tree on Rue de Saint-Gilles Lane endures the wintry gusts with ease. Bent metal, broken glass, your path lies strewn with the broken forms of everyday objects. You are the destroyer, the bane of inanimate matter.
No, I'm just a disempowered individual trying to take my disempowerment out on everyday objects. Strangely self-aware.
Look, there's a discarded milk carton on the floor. Why don't you destroy that, too?
Good idea. Fuck you, milk carton. This is all your fault.
Kudos.
Self-aware enough to know why we're doing things, but not self-aware enough to stop it from happening. Wow, really? A thought can come from anything, huh? Anti-object task force. -2 pain threshold hurts. Take a look at your hands, see how bruised they are? See those little scars? This is Exhibit A. The material world is holding you back. Containers, mailboxes, doors, chairs, they are all your enemies, always have been. Atoms themselves are in on the conspiracy, forming shapes and structures that you hate. You are energy stuck in a body. You are spirit trapped in matter. Break free. Beat up that lamppost. Let it know just how much objects suck. We do have 3 points hanging around here. Maybe it's time to forget one of these ones. Which ones didn't I want again? I forgot. Find better loot in locked containers. Yeah, this one is kind of whatever, and this one's even more whatever, so I'll forget the overproductive honor glands then. It will be lost forever. I'll be honorless forever. Is that okay with me? Okay. Whatever, it's fine. And this one is so fast. -1 suggestion. I'll have to do it tomorrow anyway, but Wompty Dumpty Dom Center. This is when we talked to that that sort of well-off guy outside the electric company or something. Oh, whatever. I'll try this one. Because I'm angry at the world right now. Let's see. The pain should be okay. We don't usually come across things that really need that pain threshold to be that high. There's not really too many people around here at 2 a.m. Scribbled between the thighs of a page 3 girl. L'origine du disco. That's it. Hey, got anything else for me around here? Oh yeah, some of this stuff costs money. Right.
Officer, the flashlight, please.
I am so sorry, I forgot about that particular thing about you. I'll hold that. That's a really big pry bar.
Hello, hello. Let me know if I can help you with anything.
No, I'm good. Was there anything buyable
All the
around
old
here?
boombox. You see rows of toy soldiers guarding the...
No. If I want to finish up the Fallen set, maybe I can buy it off Kuno or something, but otherwise I think this might be it for the night. I don't see too much going on around here. Birds in the birch tree, barely audible coos come from above. The ice just off the coast crackles, shifting. A cold breeze is enough to make the wall planks creak. No, everyone's gone to sleep. I'll turn in for the night too.
It's getting late and it's snowing. Time to call it a day.
Good night, Kim.
Good night, officer. We'll meet in front of the shack in the morning.
I feel bad because we really should have said goodnight to you when we were at the whirling and not here. You basically walked me home. Thank you, Kim. I did walk instead of fast traveling this time because now that we have higher perception and higher skills in general, sometimes going back to the same places gives you newer circles and all that.
An old mirror hangs on the wall.
Oh,
you see the
my
reflection
gosh.
of your face in it, adorned with the expression.
This one doesn't even have that third one where the steam was stopping me. Encyclopedia. No, that's it for now, encyclopedia. Electrochemistry week. You know what? Electrochemistry is kind of annoying. I don't know, but attempt to stop it from happening. Let's see. Do I have any more good electrochemistry stuff around here? Hmm? Ooh. Oh, fingerless gloves. Oh my god. Wait, I actually have so many electrochemistry things. What gives? +3. Just sitting right here. 4? Oh, well, not 4 because I can't wear the same pants twice. Damn, so many things for electrochemistry. Okay, now I'll just put in 1 point here. Wow, my electrochemistry is already 8. It's actually my... Why is it my highest skill? Oh, it's my highest skill right now because I just put... I thought the 8 was before the +3. That scared me. Okay, let's see how this works.
An old mirror hangs on the wall.
Oh,
you see
wow.
the reflection of your face in it, adorned with the expression.
Wow, I have 9 and it's still that low? Okay, in that case, I'm not gonna try it yet then. I'm gonna keep holding off on this. I've opened it, but if possible, I'd like to get more electrochemistry things. You know what? It's probably because they want me to drink and stuff to get this happening. Well, at least I've unlocked it for now, but yeah, maybe not for now. We'll just look like a normal person for the time being. Okay, as normal as we can be. Go to sleep. Hope to God we don't have nightmares today.
The bed is comforting, if a bit run down. Still, you've earned a rest.
Go to sleep.
The bed underneath you is soft, if lumpy. Waves wash the sand underneath the hut, then grow distant to your ear. In the quiet hum of the organic heater, you fall asleep.
Actually,
Like a deftly cast fishing net, sleep pulls you out of the world and into its dark shore. The rough mesh chafes, tightening around you, it digs into your brain.
this is the same day as we had the phone call in, so I didn't really expect to sleep tonight. Yeah, just let me sleep.
How have things been going for you out there? Helped anyone lately? Saved anyone lately? Murdered anyone lately? Because you know you are a murderer. A disco music listening psycho killer who offs poor people and then forgets about it.
Is that the 3 people that's in my ledger? I remember we talked about this with Kim. We've been a cop for so many years and we've only killed 3 people. Which is not a lot if you consider the amount of time we've been a cop, but I also feel like this sort of thing is... you either have killed someone or you haven't killed someone. The number doesn't really matter too much, and maybe even the sort of thing that changes you forever as a person. Shut up. I just want to sleep.
Hear that? Iceman wants to sleep. He doesn't care about killing people. That's nothing to him. Black water under the bridge. The thing he's really scared of is much, much worse than that.
Why are you doing this? I just want to sleep. I can almost see the dark.
We're trying to help you. All these processes, these tortures, voices and tremors are all just distractions, flares and countermeasures to keep you from the last dream. The worst of them all.
I would like to have a last dream and never dream again. The last dream?
The last dream will be total annihilation. Cinders peeling off the fuselage. We won't be there to help you anymore, Harry. We will be dormant. You will be naked and alone.
And the air will smell of apricots.
Of hell. An ancient sadness, brother. 10,000 years later, in front of the video rental, there is a warm breath on your face again. Everything is okay again.
How do you even move on from this? A lot of people will like to say time heals everything, but it's been so long for us, as far as we know, and it's just not getting better. Harry needs to go see a therapist? Do they even have those in Martinez and Revachol?
Everything is so okay.
I can't wait. I can't wait.
Your eyelids flutter open for a moment. When you close them again, you sense the light of the room around you. You're back. In 2 seconds, the alarm will ring.
Oh, come on, I got no sleep.
The last thought in your head before waking is, maybe you shouldn't have seen that stained glass window in the church.
Wish I didn't have eyes. I don't even wake up on the bed. I went to sleep at 2, so I slept for 5.5 hours again. I am not the age where that's a thing I can just do all the time. Maybe I should go to sleep earlier. Yikes. Okay, well, it's another day. Good morning, Kim. What shall we do today? We didn't quite finish off with the church yet. I would like to go see the communists, but I think it's a little bit... Oh, what about the dice maker? We can go do that. I don't think the communists will be there because they're probably only there at nighttime. Whoa. Morning, Rebishol. Oh, you know what? While the bookstore is open, I'm gonna go buy some books too. Hello, Plaisance, I'm back. Oh, by the way, I met a lot of people who are also under the curse.
Hello again, esteemed officer, and welcome to...
I'm good. You wanna buy the Dick Mullins book too? Let's settle for one at a time. I don't know if I can actually afford that much.
Shelves full of biographies of famous people, whoever they are.
Whoa, this book's really thick. I'm interested in that Greatest Innocence book.
A true cultural touchstone. Enjoy the read.
Should we read it now? Maybe when we go back to the church again. This dusty tome brings knowledge on the history of innocences. It is written by one João Paulo Salomão Lopes de Fuego, a Mesque fascist who tries to reach a conclusion on which of the innocences is the coolest in the world. How much was the Dick Mullins one?
Shelves filled to the brim with crime novels featuring the supposedly stalwart Vespertine detective, Dick Mullen.
And $7.99. I want to buy this Dick Mullen novel.
Of course. Such violence and immorality. I mean, enjoy.
Wait, this is the violent and immoral one? What about the man from Hyamdal? I think that's it, right? Do they even let me buy the really weird ones here?
This bookstore is not strictly about crime, romance, and biographies of...
Okay, I'll leave this one for later. We have plenty of books to read for now. It's the 420 medicinal properties of the pale one. Alright. Oh, I still haven't seen that lady's husband anywhere. I haven't found anybody's husband yet. The cryptozoologist? Nobody? I guess the ice cream maker's fine here now. I'm just gonna go to the dice maker from here. Hi, ma'am! Has it been 8 hours?
Oh, it's you again. Are you looking for a die?
Can I order another die?
I'm sorry.
What?
I'm a bit overloaded just now, so I can only produce one die per customer.
Wait, when did I talk to you? Was it that late? It's 7:30 already. If I bought it, did I buy it after midnight last night? Oh, whatever. Fine. I went to check on the communists and they weren't there either, but Evrart is, and we gotta tell him about the envelopes.
Mr. Dubois, every worker, member of the board. How can I help you today?
It's done. I mailed the signatures you asked me to mail.
The Golden Boy returns once more. Wonderful. Simply wonderful, Harry. Of course. I already knew this.
Now, weren't you supposed to help me with my gun?
My friend, the mailman, confirms the letter is on its way. You've done a great thing today. You've given the children of Martinez a future and proven to be a true man of the left. I can finally trust you now.
Whoops.
You're in my inner circle. You too, Mr. Kitsuragi. We can talk about anything. The strike, the murder, your lost gun, nothing is off the table.
Okay, good. Good. Tell me about everything you know about the murder so far then, including all the Ruby stuff.
Oh, Bratan, you play the old man like a three-string banjo. He has no idea.
Shh, shh. Can I get my gun now?
Harry, I've got to be honest with you. Your gun was found 2 days ago. Withholding this information weighed heavily on me, but it had to be done.
You bastard.
Your gun is with an old woman. I hear she's a character, so watch out.
Old woman? Isabel? She didn't seem like she had a gun.
This must be the woman who bought the gun from Roy. The one he described as terrifying.
Not Ruby. I don't think my gun... Yeah, it's not the gun that did the killing, so it's just this other thing, other hanging thread for the moment. So the gun's still with the woman who bought it from Roy.
Yes, the same one. I see you've done your research. The pawn shop made the gun easy to track. Crazy stuff, Harry. Selling your gun like that? Wild. Anyway.
Union Boy's gonna help you fix it. He winks at you. Don't worry, Harry.
The neighbors of this old woman contacted my men because they trust me and the Debarders Union. Apparently, she was waving it around at the entrance to her building.
The cleaning lady at the apartments?
Waving the gun around doesn't sound good. None of this does.
She was waving it around at people?
As I said, she's a character. I didn't have time for details. It sounds like she's unstable, but don't worry. No one got hurt.
It sounds like a very disturbed and desperate individual.
Who is this old woman?
Unfortunately, I don't know anymore.
What?
You're gonna have to go in blind, Harry. But she's an old lady. How dangerous can she possibly be? Oh, and she calls herself the Pigs.
Hey, we're the pigs around here, not you. Well, sounds like maybe someone we haven't met yet then.
There it is again. The Pigs. Like Roy said, not good at all.
I, for one, find it refreshing. Finally, someone calls themselves a pig.
It actually sounds extremely bad, but let's not give him the satisfaction.
Can you set up a meeting?
I already have. Tonight, starting 10 o'clock,
What?
near the old fish market on the coast. The one on the boardwalk, a little past the fishing village. Be careful, Harry. I would never set you up for anything dangerous, but you did ask for this. Now, back to the fun stuff.
Oh, now I have multiple things that need to be done at night. I hope everyone can stick around for everything that needs to be done. Ah.
She will be there from 2200 hours till 0200 hours.
Which is the exact same as the communist meeting.
More fun stuff. Seems like we already have fun stuff to do.
Did you order the hangman killed?
Order it? You know my men didn't kill him. They told you. It was a happy accident. You know how it is. No one takes the initiative. If I wanted him dead, I would have had to do it myself. And I'm too fat for that.
Why are you so fat?
Glad you asked. I've got type 2 diabetes because sugar and fat was all my mother had to give me and my brother Edgar when we were kids.
I'm sorry to hear that, but you're an adult now. Hopefully you can start changing up your diet.
Good job too, as it made me ugly. And ugly people, Harry, are much better at politics.
That is true. People don't trust pretty people.
It's more like anybody who is able to rise to this position while being ugly has to be good at politics. What do you gain from him being dead?
Why, a war, of course.
And what do you have to gain from a war?
Power.
Victory, Mr. Kitsuragi. I have victory to gain. We are going to start a war with the Wild Pines group and win before they even realize there is a war.
They're trained military people. Aren't you afraid for your men?
Harry, we outnumber them 1,500 to 1. And that's just Martinez. With all the unions in Revachol, and with public opinion on our side, we can hold off 2 men, or 15 men, or even 50 men.
You're thinking about overall you're still gonna win, but not without casualties, not without injuries.
The more they send, the worse it's going to look for them. They made a huge mistake hiring those guys. No one likes foreign mercenaries. The leftists hate them, the fascists hate them, even the moralists think they're in bad taste.
How is this connected to the strike?
Harry, there is no strike, only war. Class war. Or, in business terms, a dawn raid. Or wait. Is that when you still pay them something? Because we won't do that. We're not going to give nothing. We're going to take Terminal B away from them. The roads, the gates, the containers, that big crane, even the damn coffee maker. We're going to take all of it for the people, and fuck Wild Pines.
The word fuck rings like a gunshot from his mouth. He doesn't swear often.
So that's why you haven't let Joyce in?
I mean, I don't actually have a problem with you screwing Wild Pines over. But murder?
Yes. It's also why I let that midget Gaumont go. He's too nice.
The previous
I can't
negotiator?
put him through this. Plus, he knows how to get in here. That woman can't tell her tits from her arsehole. She has no chance.
The Joyce could just walk in here too, but she doesn't. I don't know, maybe it's beneath her or something. What?
Tits from her arsehole. It's a local saying.
Why are you telling me your plans?
Because we're friends, Harry. Besides, it doesn't matter now. You can go tell her if you want. It won't change the course of events. We have a significant head start. It's already happening.
Well, who killed the hangman?
No idea. Could have been his own mother for all I know. If you ever find the guy, give him a big fat kiss from Evrart Clare. Couldn't have done it without him.
You telling me you don't know anything about Ruby?
A guy, huh?
How do you know it's a guy? Well, to be fair, I feel like defaulting to guy is pretty common, especially because guy is sort of gender neutral these days.
I don't. I told you it could have been his own mother. I'm pretty sure it wasn't anyone from the Union. Maybe it was the mob. Or maybe he killed himself because he was a closet socialist. Truth is, I simply don't know.
How many of you guys are there in the Union?
2,372. Plus yours truly, of course.
Damn, that's not a small number. Not big enough to overthrow the entire Wild Pines, I don't think. Especially in other places, non-Martinez places, but it's a small force.
And they're all well motivated. At least the ones you've seen.
How are you gonna fund your new independent harbor?
Oh, you mean what sort of goods are going to be flowing through? How am I going to replace all the contacts we'll lose once the poo-poo hits the fan? The clients who'll ditch us? Harry, we've thought of everything.
Everything?
We've been running back channel negotiations with all the major clients. I think the company will be unpleasantly surprised to see how many of them stay loyal to Martinez and to the new competitive contracts we can offer. With renewed zeal sparked by communal ownership, the men will be shipping those containers double time. You'll be surprised to see how fast things go without parasites latching on. We'll have our hands free to pursue bold, exotic new revenue streams.
That's drugs.
Maybe in the beginning, but it's probably gonna go... It's not gonna be double time forever.
Drug trafficking.
Drug trafficking? Don't be stupid, Mr. Kitsuragi. There are perfectly legal, 100% ethical chemical factories on the Samaran Isola. You don't need to be colonialist about it. All they do is produce components to keep the pharmaceutical industry running. That's people's health we're talking about. Old grannies, little babes, people with disabilities.
Wow, a neurochemical, psychoactive labor uprising stroke hostile takeover.
Well, that's just the top of the iceberg though, isn't it?
The company thinks transporting these chemicals in bulk looks bad, has bad optics, may be illegal in some countries. The Debarders Union, however, we're all about the large volume column. We're gonna transport the living daylights out of those materials, Harry. So your sick kid can get his benefit and your wacky uncle doesn't have to come off risperidone.
And the kids on the street can get speed and pyrrolidon.
Yup.
I'm an old-fashioned guy, Mr. Kitsuragi. I sometimes grab a beer with the boys, but I have no idea about the things you just mentioned.
Look away. You don't see it. It's not happening. It's not my problem.
But if I were to supply ingredients for some sort of rainbow party, I would make sure the Union took a fantastic share. And I'd keep that stuff far away from Martinez.
Is Ruby helping you secure this fantastic share?
Harry, if I was supplying raw materials to drug manufacturers, I would need an army of rubies.
Understood.
That's the first time we brought up Ruby to him. I have to admit, that's a well put together plan, and far removed from you.
It's also far removed from my men and the people of Martinez who've put their trust in me. Anyway, let's not focus on the sensationalism of the drug trade. This hypothetical drug trade is all anyone ever seems to be interested in. It would only be a small part of the harbour's turnover, just like the harbour is, but a small part of Martinez.
Go on. Say nothing.
Let's look at the big picture. Martinez as a whole. There are little girls out there with dreams of making music. Young mothers who want to start businesses. Models who want to walk catwalks and steel welders who want to weld steel. I'm going to unite them all into one economic body. We're going to incorporate this place to Kingdom Come. Everyone's going to be in on the wealth, and everyone's going to pull their weight.
Let's keep focusing on the drug trade. He was almost admitting to it.
I mean, this is what you want to happen, but what will actually happen, probably a lot different. Hold on, I don't want to look at the big picture. I want to look at the drug trade you almost admitted to.
No, Harry. That's boring. All right, it's gone. The hypothetical raw materials trade is off the table. It's such a small and insignificant slice of revenue, I'm cutting it.
Just because I said that?
Boys, Harry felt queasy about it. We're not doing it. Can we talk about my beautiful incorporated Martinez and its many-sided business ventures now? This bold new vision of incorporated socialism I'm offering?
That's very ambitious. I love what you're doing for the working man.
Thank you, Harry. Thank you. You have no idea how much it means to me, because in many ways, you are that working man. You have already done so much work.
Well, you better give me a cut of the share then. Can I ask you about specific union members?
We're way past specific union members now. This is the big time. We're talking about the future of Revachol here, Harry.
No, I want to ask you about specific people.
You can bother Leonard with that. He loves to run his mouth on such matters. But I'm in big-time mode, Harry.
Really? Can I really ask him? This one? Well, let's see. I think he's gonna say something like, well, it's too late. Just like with Joyce, right? I already have a head start on you. You can't stop me. The signatures I got. I know you plan to force them out with a construction noise.
Harry! By now, you should know I would never do anything tricky like that. However, if the construction noise and limited street access makes some people consider moving, well, let's just say there'll be freshly renovated buildings near the roundabout where those poor people can finally enjoy a significant uptick in quality of life. I'm talking real affordable workers' palaces.
So the village is doomed.
You were there, you saw the place, a wasteland, there's nothing left. But mark my words, officers, we are going to reset it. Reset! I have big plans for Martinez, and they do not include humans living in those pig sheds on the coast. That land will be used for municipal buildings and commerce.
I'm wondering if it might have been even more communistic for me to actually go along with this plan. And, you know, just say, F the village. What do you mean?
Harry, imagine a youth centre supermarket church complex. Employing hundreds, no, thousands of people. The coast will be lit up with enterprise and life. All those ruins out there turned into low-income housing. Harry, enough is enough. We're taking this district back. The war was 50 years ago, for God's sake. It's time to move on.
Youth supermarket church complex? Do you really expect me to believe that?
Yes, I do. I got the centre, I got room for a retail complex, and in 4 years, I'll get the church too. The wheels are already turning, Harry. The wheels of progress. This post-war limbo, I won't stand for it. There are kids practically playing with their own feces out there. It cannot go on.
The kids at the village didn't seem like they were doing too much. Maybe I'm slowly getting convinced by this too.
There is true indignation in his voice when he speaks about the state of things.
Yum.
And even a touch of pain.
It would have been nice if you did it in a more traditional, upright way, without involving police, making them get your signatures and tricking people and all that. But honestly, that's nice stuff that you can only say when you're in a good position. When you're not, like, people just need to do whatever they gotta do to get things done. I knew you were up to something.
Damn right I'm up to something, Harry. I'm gonna make the working man as rich as Joyce Messier. That's my job. Just like yours is to keep the peace.
A true flash of anger in him as he thinks of her.
Every time we talk to Evrart and Joyce, it's easy to just see their attitude and immediately think, oh, you know what, I don't really vibe with this person, so I'm gonna automatically reject everything they say. But it really isn't that simple, because Evrart says some good stuff. And the reverse is true for Joyce, because she's really cordial and nice. So you accept everything she says. But that's also not good. That's it for now.
Great, Harry, great. I think we have truly built a bridge between Martinez and Jamrock today. We have united the RCM and the Debarders Union.
Suddenly there's sadness in his tone.
This has been so great. I'm sorry we don't have more fun things to do together, but if you ever feel like bouncing something off me, my door is always open.
Few more questions about the harbor?
I'm always happy to educate and entertain. Very nice, Harry. Is there anything else?
Evrart, I'm gonna go now, but we might talk again later. Confront the pigs and get your gun back. The old fish market. Just walk past the fishing village until you see the boardwalk. Okay. Well, this seems like it's a little bit more pressing. Well, we'll have to go to one of these ones straight at 22 o'clock then. Why doesn't this one have the clock next to it? That's why I had trouble finding it earlier. But yeah, 22 o'clock to 2, that's 4 hours. 4 hours should give us enough time. I'm hoping 4 hours is enough to deal with this. We are on day 5 already. You know, I don't know when the tribunal stuff's gonna randomly start kicking in or whatever, so I am a little bit anxious about that. Is it time to go back to the church? Or... Leo? Did you know anything about people?
Oh, hey, mister. I knew no trouble at all, mister. No trouble at all.
Ah.
It's like that old saying goes, wisdom withers if not shared. And old Leo is always up for sharing.
Leo, you seem to know everyone around here. I want to ask about someone.
Mr. Evrart doesn't really want me to talk to people about Union guys. But who did you want to talk about?
Tell me about this Edgar guy you keep mentioning.
Mr. Edgar is Mr. Evrat's brother. He looks a bit younger, he does. But a very smart fellow. Very smart fellow indeed. He's away on some Union business. Not even in Revershaw, they say.
Oh, so I guess we're not gonna see him then. They were twins or something, right? Oh, don't interrupt him.
All kinds of places he visits. Him and his brother both do when they're on a vacation. Right now, it's Mr. Evrat's turn to look after the Union. But last year he spent a whole winter in South Africa. Left with the first autumn rains and didn't come back before the trees were green again.
Wow, that's nice. They're affluent. Tell me about Mañana.
He's a Union man through and through. Good guy. He's very calm, laid back, doesn't do much, talks to Evrart sometimes. Honestly, I don't know what he does for us, but it must be important because everybody likes him. Yes, they do. I think that's what he does. He makes everyone feel a little better.
That's nice.
Oil for the wheels. Much needed in stressful times like these.
Tell me about Measurehead.
Whoa, he's really something. He doesn't talk much to me usually, but when he does, I don't really understand most of what he's saying. Actually, I don't think he would like me running my mouth about him like that.
No, you didn't even say anything bad, because I feel the same way.
Once he said he's a dragon to this mob fellow who came picking a fight with some Union men. Heh, I think he really believes Jean-Luc was a dragon because he ran right off. Another time he almost killed another guy, but I shouldn't talk about that.
No, keep going, keep going.
That's precisely what he is. Everart's dragon.
Tell me about Evrart.
I'd best not. I mean, I could, but I don't think Mr. Evrart would like it very much. You better ask him yourself, mister.
Well, then tell me about Titus. We can't ask about Ruby here. Is she considered part of the Union? Officially? She's a Hardy boy. Tell me about Titus.
Oh, Titus is a longshoreman through and through. He was born on a boat, they say. His veins are probably filled with salt water, I tell you. Nice, friendly sort, old Titus is.
Tell me about Renee.
The night guard. Ooh, he's a peculiar fellow. He's the strong, silent type, you could say. We talk all the time, but I don't really know much about him. He plays petanque with my old human studies teacher, Mr. Martin, down at the plaza. I think he's the only fellow who actually knows old Renee. They lived on the same street their entire lives, even dated the same girl on and off for as long as I can remember.
That is so weird.
Strange fellows. Mr. Martin was always real nice to me in school. I remember once.
Hold up, Gaston was your human studies teacher?
Mr. Martin, yes. Don't really remember much about him. I was just a boy back then.
Wow, but you look pretty old too, and he's pretty old, but older than you. Actually, I want to ask about something else.
Sure, mister. What can Leo do for you?
We couldn't ask about Lizzie, and it seems like she's gone now. I thought she was gonna go be with Evrart, because she was telling him about what happened with Titus and the gang running their mouths. But she's nowhere to be found now. And I also just remembered something else we have to do at night is we should go talk to Glacier about what happened on Sunday. Yeah, last night at 2 a.m. she was no longer smoking, so I gotta go back at night, right? What's considered nighttime? Maybe a little bit before 22 o'clock? So many things to do on a time schedule! Dang it. I gotta go back to the frit. Alright, how much money did I get?
The tear machine. Your bottles clunk into the machine, and the money appears with a satisfying jingle. You're a richer man now.
Nice. Okay, we'll start by going back to the church then. We haven't gone beyond the church yet, or really finished looking at the boardwalk area. Lots of things for us to do around there still. Karaoke here and there, everywhere, things. Stuff. Just stuff. How's this going? 1 more hour? The church. You know what, since we're at the church anyway, I will just take this time to read the book about the Innocentic system. The Greatest Innocence.
The Greatest Innocence by João Paulo Salomão Lopes de Fuego. The book is large and heavy.
Crack open this immense tome.
Browsing through the various chapters, you try your best to understand the ceaseless overflow, the sprawl of names, dates, places, events historical. Most of it ends up as a twisted mass of facts inside your brain. You can do it. It'll be worth it. There's something here.
Something that's not gonna break me?
Your educational survey is done. Did you catch any of that? No. Oh well, it's pop quiz time. Let's see what you've learned. This might take a few minutes. You ready?
Sure, why not?
That's the spirit. Here we go. Question 1. Who was the first Innocence?
We never learned that.
Dolores Dei.
There were 6, but I don't remember hearing about Dolores Dei being the very first one, actually. Pain Threshold, are you serious? Dolores Dei?
Incorrect. Dolores Dei was the innocence of humanism, internationalism, and the welfare state. She codified parliamentary democracy and created modern institutions. Among these, the moral intern, she was powerful and beautiful on all her icons.
Should've known when it was Pain Threshold and not encyclopedia or rhetoric or logic.
Her colors are silver, white, and apricot. And when you think her name, Dolores, stomach acid rises to the back of your throat, and it hurts. You see a flash silver, a wreath, an airport bag, and blonde hair. You don't know why. Another choice, perhaps?
My ex-wife is blonde. I don't think we've actually gotten much of a description of her appearance. There's planes here. She left on a plane.
Steer clear of this one. There's something terrible about this one.
What?
A strange sensation of loss. When she left the earth, the dust, and the ice, and the humans. That is unimportant to the quiz. Stop thinking about this.
Great start to the day.
Yes, the quiz is impersonal. No need to rouse sensations in yourself at the mention of Dolores Dei. Who was the first innocence? It wasn't Dolores Dei.
Sola?
Incorrect. Sola was anointed during the previous century and even lived to see the current one. She was an urban planner who spoke her mind and largely left history to its own devices, encouraging people to excel on their own rather than prescribing to a deified model of history. She is often called an anti-innocence. Sola resigned after an assassination attempt by a Yugo nationalist.
You can
who
resign?
blamed her for not taking the side of the left during the turn of the century revolutions. Innocences don't usually resign. Care to try again?
She just resigned and became a normal human again? The Pericarnassian?
Correct. Nothing much is known about him. It's not even clear that he was a he, but Franco Negro presumed as such and called him Pius. He's depicted as a young man with molten gold pouring out of his mouth. All he spoke was gold. It's said he invented God and equality of men before God. He also introduced the gold standard as a way for measuring people's love for Aurum. As the first innocence, he declared that there should be more of those like him. It is presumed his disciples were the beginning of the Holy Party. Question 2.
Oh,
Who
shoot.
was
Sorry.
the strongest innocence?
The founding party.
Easy. Everybody knows the answer to this. You, me, anybody.
Dolores. Doesn't sound too familiar to me. Shoot me a hint.
An innocence is the highest category of historical personage in the world, a literal personification of history. Traditionally, an innocence, when anointed, assumes supreme rule over the Occident or the known world in general, at least the parts that matter.
Yeah, it's not even just that they respect an innocence, they rule the world. They have actual power. This is bizarre to me. Okay, very interesting, but that doesn't help me answer the question.
I can do better. Okay, so commonly an innocence does not enforce his or her power through military power. This is seen as unnecessary. The innocence wins because an innocence can't help but win, for their deeds are inevitabilities. Did this help?
And yet Dolores Dei had a military army, and there was something about the resettlement programs. No.
Damn. Dolores.
Am I up for losing that many morale points this early in the morning? I should have read this last night, and then I would have gone to sleep and gone a full bar back. Dolores Dei?
Incorrect again. While she originated many modern institutions, launched several successful expeditions, and was even critical of the innocentic system itself, and somehow keeps popping up in your mind, she is not often considered the strongest. Even though the words most associated with her rule are l'amour, la compassion, la autodiscipline, love, compassion, self-control, which could be seen as facets of strength. Would you like to try again? Please, relax.
I'm not relaxing. Franco Negro is an innocence? Vesper Messina?
Incorrect.
What?
Vespa Messina is not a person, but a defunct state on the southeastern coast of the Occident. It used to take up most of the peninsula before separating into the republics of Vespa and Messina. Care to try again?
Well, I didn't think Franco Negro was a person either. That's why I didn't pick it. Franco Negro?
Correct. Named the innocence of militarism, he codified hereditary rule. But at the same time, ended serfdom and established the Interrogate Real as the global reserve currency. He also established the concept of the nation. Franco Negro attempted to solve the rising tensions between the aristocracy and bourgeoisie by building a unified society in which every man has a place and a mission, but at the same time may rise to nobility provided on the strength of his virtue. Question 3. Who was the false innocence?
I'm glad Dolores Dei is not here. All news to me, so maybe a few hints?
Yes, there exists a group called the Founding Party, known as the Holy Party, during the time of the Pericarnacian. This, the world's oldest international organization, spends its time in search of either the re-emergence of the innocents or new members. There seems to be a mix-up with the sources. It's not my fault.
Maybe I should have put in more encyclopedia things. Or less. No, encyclopedia just knows a lot of trivia, but not necessarily helpful.
At least it clearly wasn't Dolores Dei. She wouldn't be false. She's beautiful.
Oh, well, now that you said that. Dolores.
No, stop thinking it. I said it wasn't her. She was true.
My man. Ah, we're sandwiched between the church and the phone right now, too. I hate this. Erno Pasternak?
Correct.
Ooh.
There have been a number of counter or false innocences. Some assumed to have innocentic qualities. Some who just thought so themselves. Occasionally, they have the support of a faction inside the ecclesiastic organization, and accusations of foul play have arisen. The most famous and important of these was Errands Pasternak. He was into torture, despotism, hymns, cannons, and world conquest, but got defeated and humiliated by Stepan the Despicable of Kedra. Final stretch. You've come so far and learned so much. This is the most important one. Question 4. Who was the greatest innocence? The most important of them all. The most precious to humankind.
Okay, I think we actually know the answer to this one. You sound confident. Go right ahead. A hint would come in handy.
Of course, this is my thing. The reason I exist in this world. The correct answer is Franco Negro.
You're absolutely certain of this?
0 doubts.
Really now? Franco Negro.
Incorrect. While Franco Negro built concrete churches and cathedrals, and while many people, especially the Mesque, consider him a father figure, due to his militarism and nationalism, João Paulo Salomão Lopes de Fuego argues differently. Another choice, perhaps? Oh yes, militarism and nationalism. My bad. Yes, obviously.
Erno Pasternak?
Incorrect. He was a violent bastard, out to torture, maim, and kill whoever stood in his way. He was also a false innocence, disqualifying him from being the greatest and most important, and most precious to humankind. Would you like to try again?
We're learning a lot about specific innocences, but I don't know if I understood much more about the actual system itself. Huh, well, Dolores Dei.
Correct. The Mesque might see Franco Negro as the father of nations, but as of this century, there's been a great shift in attitude. Dolores Dei has become widely regarded as the greatest innocence, a most radical change to the whole fabric of the world.
Is she the only female one?
Everything from interstellar travel to the connected world to 3 consecutive scientific revolutions can be traced back to her. Every decade that passes, she seems less human somehow, and more beautiful. Congratulations on finishing the test. The results and your subsequent grade have been calculated. You get an F for failure. Ha ha ha.
Well, that's what I'm used to. F for fitting.
You would have done better if you just left Dolores Dei for the end. Dial the Dolores Dei down a bit.
Damn you, you arrogant book.
What's going on with you?
Thinks it's so smart. God damn.
Okay.
You are shouting at an inanimate object, like a real weirdo. No wonder you seem to have trouble with the right answers.
Man, something's weird about this book. You should do something fun instead. Rock out. Forget about it.
Yeah, let's put it away. I did like that though. That was a fun interactive way of learning, of reading a book, as opposed to it just very dryly reading out, hello, this is a list of all the innocences and the times during which they ruled, blah 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 blah. Alright everyone. Now I had several checks here. I don't know if I tried them yet, so they might not be on the map. Oh, they are here. Ah, all of these are so impossible for me. The logic one? Can we aim for that? Let me just check.
Yes, what is it?
No, we can do better than that. All my clothes are messed up again. It just takes wearing a few of the clothing and then everything's messed up. Okay, +3 logic is as good as it gets.
Yes, what is it?
Form a theory on the 2mm hole in the world.
You don't have to. You already have. A long time ago.
Wait. How?
These thoughts formed in you somewhere, in a long-forgotten discussion, behind a kitchen table, in the evening light, drinking coffee and smoking, with a friend.
Not my first time thinking about the pail.
And a woman, she was there too. Her hair smelled of shampoo and she was smoking.
My ex-wife smokes? That's a bit of a minus for me. But I smoke too, so I guess Harry doesn't care. Suna, it is the origin point of the pail.
What?
The swallow. It's how it starts. It's baby pail. Oh.
But Pale isn't here. We're thousands of kilometers from the edge.
That comforts her.
No. We are 20 meters from the very edge.
She looks up into the darkness under the nave, then back at you.
The pail is only an effect, a transition between the world and that.
Then what is that?
It's nothing. No, it's less than nothing. No.
It's less than nothing. The final rest day for reality. Imagine if all this never was.
Then the pail is...
simply curdling milk.
But the milk, it clearly hasn't started curdling yet. We're here and the pail is not.
One day, when it's larger, it will be.
I understand. A theory of the pail where instead of an outer ocean, it metastasizes, like a cancer or a mold, erupting in points inside the world.
That's alarming. That's alarming because I feel like we've only been able to be okay with this because we know where it is and we avoid it. We take measures to try to protect ourselves against it. But if it just pops up anywhere, then how are we supposed to protect against that? This is one of those places. But this is just your theory though, right, Harry?
According to this, how long?
Until it starts swallowing? It's already started. Starting with sound.
And information. Causing data losses in the East Insulindian front. Have you considered why it's formed in a church? And also when or how it might start growing, or if it has other effects, in addition to sound and data.
An intellectual hunger fills her now, casting fear aside.
I also have a question, since we are piling them on. How do you know this? I'm not doubting you. I'm simply curious as to how a detective of the RCM
knows how to think this.
Yeah, we've had this thought before, and it's just one of those stray things that is coming back to me. It didn't form in a church. The church formed around it. We talked about this last night.
Of course! A pine wood sarcophagus. Or a containment facility of some kind, built by the first settlers.
Yes. Acting on an instinctual level. Or religious practices we've forgotten. Well, it may be somewhat reassuring that they built this church 300 plus years ago, and after 300 years, the hole is still 2 millimeters wide. It shouldn't be that big a deal, but big enough that it ruined an entire game dev company. Yes.
I have considered the same. The bad news is, there were 7 pinewood churches built in the first decade of provincial settlement.
Oh, you think they each have a hole, potentially?
Most of them were burnt down during the revolution, or repurposed before, during the suzerain. I'm not saying all of them have one in them, but...
Some of them might. A black grain hanging in the air.
All the failed businesses in the doomed commercial area. All the failure in Martinez.
You think the presence of that puncture has somehow influenced the outcome of events here? Even say software development?
Well, yours is a very direct effect. You would know best. Every other place? Ooh, possible.
She already made up her mind when she heard it. Some kind of great and uncaring force had to play a part. It wasn't only them.
For yours, it was definitely due to this. All the failed businesses and ideologies? There's something wrong here.
I told the producers we need to go and move to a normal office building with amenities. But no, the artists like the milieu, the writers like the history. I told them.
You can tell the dice maker and play songs about it. I should let the people still working in there know about this. They might be affected. What can they do? They're not gonna move, especially not the bookstore.
You mean Plaisance and the dice maker? There was almost no one left when we packed up.
Yeah, the dice maker was doing completely fine. She was sort of, yeah, she's doing her own thing there. It failed. Stuff failed before, but she's doing okay now. And I've been helping her. I've been helping both of those businesses. But I think we should tell them both. Why keep it from one and not the other? I know Plaisance is very scared of the curse stuff, but yeah. Yes, both of them deserve to know.
Then go tell them.
Well, as to your question, Kim, I think I've had this thought before. That's how I know.
An amateur anthropomorphic police officer. I'd like to say I've heard stranger things, but I'm not sure. This is a hell of a guess, however. Well worded, I might add.
Anthroponetic.
Yes, it is very interesting. But I wouldn't say you know. This is a guess. One that's going to have to be proved by anthroponetic scientists.
It's like a cancer, this whole pale business. Even a 2 millimeter hole spooked us out so much last night. And I think about how pale drivers, people sometimes go through the entire pale blotch like that, where the blotch is way bigger than just 2 millimeters. No wonder they're not okay. One day, all the world will be like that 2 millimeter hole.
She falls silent. The wind blows in through the hole in the stained glass window, cold and moist.
I'm going to leave that out. But the rest, some of this I can use to start to explain this to the rest of the team. Maybe I'll sound mad, but...
Ma'am, you will certainly sound mad.
Make them come here so they can listen to the thing. I don't know if we want to play it again, though.
One more thing. Maybe a club for anodic music isn't the worst thing you can erect around this particular point in space.
The club is the only thing keeping this place. And the rest of reality. work together.
I wouldn't go so far as to...
Yeah! Once the light is on in the universe, it will never go out!
Thank you, Egghead. Let's leave it at that, shall we? We have anthroponetic detection to perform in this district.
I do have one mystery that still needs solving. The radio ghost in the Doom commercial area's electronic doorbell.
The creepy woman! We were wondering about that when we worked there, but I had completely forgotten about it ever since.
You've heard of it too?
It must be anthroponetic crosstalk, the one you get in radios and long-distance calls. Now it makes sense, with the pail right on the doorstep.
That's really scary. It even affects electronics like that. And something about the collective memory of humanity and all the sadness and all that too.
Incredible. This would also explain why we get it on the police radio all the time.
Anthroponetic crosstalk?
It's quite common, actually. When the signal gets routed through Pale, all kinds of irregularities take place. You may hear snippets of someone else's conversation, or the voice of your former lover, or an echo of an event that took place 100 years ago.
Do you think the phone thing with my ex-wife was a Pale thing? It sounded very real to me, but I don't know. And we did pay for the phone call. We didn't just randomly get connected to it.
Pale is a shroud of memories, and it doesn't really distinguish to whom those memories belong to. You could hear anything.
That makes sense. Thanks for explaining that to me.
Anytime.
Well, good. And the rest of you guys... New thought. Cleaning out the rooms. No bonuses, 5 hours. Someone's been walking around in your dreams lately looking for something. Tidying up, rearranging, storing away all the unrealized dreams, putting old pains in boxes. The worst nightmares have settled down for a while. A spot of light on the bedroom door after the dark. A fluttering of the eyelids in the spring sun. A thought that arises, only to disappear again. And yet, there is a pattern emerging. Doesn't hurt for me to try it. We'll see. That's Savoir. We have what? Savoir Faire checks and some other stuff around here?
Good morning, comrade! Yeah! Harder car!
Whoa, that was a crazy sound we heard before.
Yeah! It was awesome and scary. Very hardcore. Too hardcore, in fact. I couldn't control it at all.
What happened?
It sucks up all the air in the mix until it's the only thing left. Starts compressing itself and everything around it. Completely fills up the headspace. Extreme!
Inside your chest, the heart beats still with the after effects of the sound. Imagine if you could harness that power, making it pulse.
Ooh. What if this is the answer to Van Eyck's jam? We could use the sound for the bass.
Oh! But how?
What about the compressor? The one with the spiky hair was setting up to achieve some sort of parallel processing.
Interfacing. Hold on. Everyone's got to check for me here. Interfacing is a harder one though. I don't know if we can... We just have the gloves, which we already have the +2 interfacing. That's it. We have 6. 2 from bonuses, 2 from learned skill, 2 from motorics, and that's still not good enough for this. I'm leaning towards...
Good morning, comrade!
Waiting?
Yeah!
As opposed to trying.
Harder car!
Yeah, because we're... Especially for the skills where we don't have much points in, we're running out of room to level up the thing, so I'll wait until I feel more confident about being able to do it. This one is Savoir Faire, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, hey man, it's good to see you.
Higher quality audio, Dance Fever incoming, found the melody.
Goodbye, officer.
Savoir Faire, we have such a low thing for.
Welcome back.
Catch the silver bird. We only have minus Savoir Faire things. Reaction speed. Composure. Composure. We need composure for the check back at the Sunday guy. Alright, the smoker guy. That's it! That's it. Wait, the reaction didn't even... Something is minus reaction here. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I'm not wearing pants now. Somebody give me pants. Something pants.
Welcome back.
Ah, this is still so low. I can try another one for this one, but I don't know how much more chances we'll get though. How many more new items of clothing we'll get.
Yo, man. What's on your mind?
This one's even worse. We have so many +1s, but the conceptualization is too low. Okay, I'll sit on those for a bit, okay? Why don't we actually just walk around outside for a bit then? I kind of like that we came back here after last night, because last night we did it so late at night and now it's like next morning and we're all still a little bit spooked up by it overall. But we continue to do things and we don't need the flashlight anymore for now. What's around here? Just walk? Oh, is this just where we had the seagull thing before? Oh? Money. We gotta go back to the Feld Mural too. These rusty gears used to turn the whole machine. The building before you housed the engine. Must have been a big one. The chain trails off into the ocean, to who knows where. What is this? This barrel has recently been discarded. It still smells of fuel oil.
An old door, worn by elements, guards the depot. The wind has blown a sand dune in front of it. The door hasn't been opened in a long while. You see a handle.
This is a red check. What is this thing anyway?
It's military. A service depot of some sort.
Used to service what?
The washerwoman mentioned a depot up the coast. She said it was for moving ammo and cargo across the bay. This might be it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Could this structure have been used to take the shot?
From here to the whirling, I can't see how. The church is in the way.
Don't try it now, obviously. Interfacing we're very weak at, though. Oh man, we're just coming across things that are hard to figure out anything with. Can I see the map? What does it look like around here? We're just next to the church. Oh, we haven't even seen the Ferris wheel thing yet, right? I need to wrap back around to the mural, probably. I'll just walk around here normally first. Cigarette butts clean away under a rock. Brand Teomotiri. You take a mental note. Teomotiri. Seems important somehow. It's just smokes. Don't think about it, Harry. Someone's made a campfire here a long time ago. A rusted, broken control box for the radio relay tower. So it's pretty much a dead end here. Oh. Scented scarf, +1 shivers, -2 physical instrument. This light springtime scarf smells like men's cologne mixed with cheap laundry detergent. Someone must have left it behind, probably from a date. Wear it if you want to delude yourself that spring has arrived. Okay. We were trying to look for Classier's passport stuff too. West of the boardwalk. This is this east? This is west? Tiny inlets there, far off in the distance, where the posts trail toward. That's it. This ladder is too rusty to climb. The sea air has eaten away at it. This relay tower coordinates boat traffic in the bay. Barely. Coordinates. Seagulls everywhere. The boardwalk rises to your south. It casts its long shadow over you. Yeah, let's check that out too. People! White polo shirt, +1 rhetoric, -1 empathy. Nice. Oh, we should try wearing things, right? Here's a nice tie. Wear it for my date when I manage to convince Lillian to go on a date with me. White polo shirt? This shirt looks worn and smells a bit. You can't help but wonder, who would leave it stuffed in a Terra container? What kind of man would even wear a polo shirt? What? What's wrong with a polo shirt? This might be one of life's mysteries that will never be solved. It looks fine. You look fine in it, don't you? That's it for now. This is behind the boardwalk. How much more of this place have we not looked at properly yet? I just sort of arbitrarily assumed that maybe this was it for the map. A little bit back to the mural. Oh.
A metal payphone under a yellow plastic dome. There's a bitter, caustic taste on the tip of your tongue as you look at the handset. Life is garbage.
Okay, we're not just calling again. I mean, it's specifically saying we're calling the long phone number again.
You dial the number again. 26 pulls of the rotary dial. The machine eats the coin, and a terrifying ocean of distance rustles in your ear.
It's probably not even our first time calling then. We know her number right off the top of our muscle memory? But by the time she had that number, that means she's already parted with us. So we must have been bothering her for quite a bit of time already. It's not her regular cell number, that was like her home phone maybe? Do we have cells around here? I haven't seen anyone with one.
In the middle of it, a familiar ring. Small, distorted. Calling. Calling. Put it down. Before it's too late, please.
Let it call.
Calling. Calling. Calling.
Do they have caller display?
Calling. Calling. It looks like she doesn't want to pick it up, Harry. Stop scaring her.
Maybe she's at work. Why?
Come on, you know why.
Let it ring.
Calling.
I highly doubt she's gonna pick up.
Calling.
Harry, please.
Oh, why did she?
Underneath it, she is naked and warm under a blanket.
I don't want to know that! You're warm.
There's a sigh.
There was someone there before. I heard someone. Who's there with you?
She does not answer. All you hear is hiss.
Is this even really happening then? Because there was a little bit of distortion. Maybe it's some pale thing. We are right next to the 2mm hole. I need answers to my mystery.
Please. I'm going to hang up now, okay?
Phone hanging up. Disconnect tone.
I can only take so much mental damage for one day. I wonder what Kim thinks looking at this. You can still call back though. I think she knows it's you because canonically these events are supposed to happen like right after the other. Because I was supposed to call back immediately after we hung up the first time. How the heck do we get in there? Oh, you guys are back here again?
Hello. Isn't this a fine morning?
I'm looking for a suspect. Have you seen anyone suspicious around?
No, I'm afraid I can't help you with this one, officer. It's just a regular day off for me and Mikhail here.
That doesn't really have anything to do with my question.
So you haven't seen anyone around?
No, I'm sorry. As I said, this is just a day off. We just arrived anyway.
No, you're supposed to say, no, I haven't seen them, or yes, I have seen them. I don't need to know if it's your day off.
There's something friendly and familiar in how he says that. A day off.
About the Feld building again?
Sure. What's on your mind?
No, never mind.
But of course. What else?
We don't even say bye to him, we just leave.
Anti-object task force.
Whoa.
Behold, the anti-object task force has assembled. God's avenging angel, arrayed against the lower emanations of the darkened one. Shoe racks, tape recorders, motor carriages.
I didn't kick the motor carriage.
Doors. So
oh, but I
many
destroyed
doors.
one.
You're not just pounding it all to pieces. You're reforging the universe, from the anvil of the heavens to the worms below. Indulge in it. Be bold. Have an impact on the shape of creation. Out of the furnace of your rage. A new reality. Also, you should trash your room again.
There's not enough trash in my new shack to trash things. Attacking physical objects heals damage! But not morale. +1 pain threshold. All physique learning caps raised by 1. It's not... I don't need that! Give me something that raises motorics or intellect, please, I'm begging you. I mean, that could be something to head for if we want... This isn't horrible, the +1 pain threshold is not that bad. Yeah, we already got an intellect learning cap raised by 1 here, jamais vu. This 4 dialogue, 4 XP is good when we do the communist choices, and I do try to do the communist choices. Not all the time. But the -1 for these things kind of suck. Extra special collector's edition tear bottles gives me more money. Yeah, this one's probably kind of garbage now. I'll wait till I get that 3rd point first.
You see a once bright mural towering above you. The signage has peeled off over the years, but you can still make out Feld Electrical R&D. A slogan used to intertwine with the loops a long time ago. Now, only a shadow of peeled letters remains. It says, tomorrow is just a whisper away.
Tomorrow is just a whisper away.
Looks like tomorrow never came.
Step closer.
Above the mural, a collapsed roof, broken windows set in walls that are cracking and will soon also fall, and the coastal breeze rustling and sighing in the remains of the edifice. There's something in the wind. Sometimes the only way to go forward is to fail first.
Why do I feel like I know this place?
Indeed. Somehow you knew it was here. An urban ruin gutted by looters that once used to consume money and dispense warmth and light. You felt it before, when it rained in Martinez, and you felt the cold of the rain. The feeling persists. It has been in you ever since.
Could Ruby be in there?
In there? She could. Or she could be in the identical room over there, or in that boat shack. In that church tower, maybe.
Well, she wasn't in the church tower for sure. Wait, we could actually do this. Let's see if we got enough shivers for this. I've only got 1 thing for +1 shivers. Well, +2 from somewhere. From the scarf I'm wearing. Oh, nice. Here? No. No?
The once bright mural towers above you, saying, Feld Electrical, R&D. Tomorrow is just a whisper away.
It's 72. I don't know. Made that awful call, established the nightclub, discovered the anomaly, found the jacket. You mean the dirty jacket? Listen to the wind.
Even though you're sure you succeeded, all is quiet. There is no cold hand brushing against your forehead, no rustle in the reeds. The wind has died down. The ruin in front of you is silent as a tomb.
What was I even attempting to do here?
Trying to talk to the wind, the city. Whatever you thought would happen did not. And now you're just standing there in the pale of the morning, with your hands fallen to your side. A prayer of sorts to Revachol.
Kim, she could be anywhere. How do we find her?
How do we? I was really hoping she'd be in the village. Okay. She's probably north of the village, and this place is a peninsula. I think there's people west of here. We could ask them.
Indeed. You hear what sounds like two men arguing where the lieutenant is pointing.
And then there's the church. We've already searched that and can rule it out. I know it doesn't feel like progress, but exclusion is a step too.
I guess we can treat it as a video gamey-ish thing where if we check the place, then the person can't go there. But in real life, a person can walk around anywhere at any time, so just because we checked it doesn't mean it's gone.
Anyway, we do it the old-fashioned way, sector by sector. Go over the whole peninsula, ask the locals, enter the places where we can enter first, like we did in the village.
And if that fails? If we don't find her?
Then, if we're desperate, we can look where we can't enter. Bunkers, storm drainage, this place. I'm sure it won't come to that.
He looks behind him at the dark red box crumbling across the chasm.
Walk the coast, the old boardwalk, the reeds. You can always come back here and talk to the wind again. Look where it already got you. Buckle up and raise your collar. This search is going to be wet and cold.
Why is it letting me shiver again? That's weird.
Suddenly, there's a sigh, carried on the molecules around you, moving, flowing from high pressure to low pressure, like that of a woman emptying her lungs. She wraps the collapsing stone box in front of you in her breath, flowing through it.
Where does it go?
In through the collapsed roof, flowing down a concrete staircase to the basement, sweeping away footprints in the dust on the stairs, and then the beach below the boardwalk, its winding tunnels, a whisper away.
What is happening?
She's down there.
I think she's down there, below this building.
Okay, why?
Ever since I woke up, maybe even before, I've been getting these strange cold spells.
Good, yes. Cold spells. So basically your hangover is telling you she's down there?
Yes, I can literally talk to my hangover. That's how bad it has gotten.
Right. How do we get in though? The doors were on the collapsed side of this building. They're gone, basically.
There's a ladder next to the sign. Perhaps we can climb it? Enter through the roof?
Perhaps you can climb them. We are not climbing anything. I'm 43 years old, and I plan to live to see 70.
I'm older than you!
There has to be a way to use brute force. Climbing sounds unsafe. Brute force is safe. Look around and find something to break if the ladder fails.
Okay. A voice is just telling me that. Oh, I wonder when we can... Hey, so this dice maker, it says right here, we got this at 11 o'clock last night. So it already has been 8 hours, or do they not count my sleeping hours, just like the thoughts? I guess so. Oh, that's kind of lame. I'll go back when I'm sure we can do it then, and I'll tell her about the source of doom and all that too. I haven't even searched the rest of the coast yet. Ruby was in the Cinderblock village, but left Monday. She could be anywhere on the peninsula, north of the village. Look inside the church, ask around. There are people to the west of the mural. Or I don't know. Ask a girl on a date? Then ask her? Ask the wind, maybe? Sure. Oh! Wait. Is that this? Oh. The beams are splintered. The bridge didn't collapse on its own. Artillery broke it. Here, there's more to this side, isn't there? We saw a guy earlier just now.
An old pipe peeks out from beneath the rotten boards of the boardwalk. Could this be an alternative path into the Feld building?
Come closer and look in.
Your eyes slowly begin to adjust to the darkness inside the drainage pipe. The lieutenant looks over your shoulder.
What's in there?
An ordinary drainage pipe. Darkness.
Okay, what else?
As your eyes adjust, you see some trash. Crumpled up newspapers, cigarette butts. Someone has half-heartedly spray-painted skulls on the right side.
And?
And nothing. Broken glass from bottles thrown against the walls of the pipe. A syringe.
Could we get into the Feld building through this pipe?
Given that this isn't a martial arts thriller, it's highly unlikely, and not without risk to our health either. However, the pipe suggests there may be an entrance to the basement around.
The lieutenant's face lights up. He doesn't usually notice these little things.
And it's right here, a maintenance door.
He points to a rusted metal double door to the right of the pipe, obscured by the reeds.
It's jammed shut. The subtle approach isn't going to work on this one. Oh yeah, big boy time. This needs you to put your back into it.
What's in there?
An ordinary drainage pipe.
Oh.
Darkness. As your eyes are... And
Physical
nothing.
instrument? Heroic?
Broken glass.
I'm not sure if we need to worry about stuff like points of no return. Because it's following this Ruby stuff. It's like main questy, but I kind of want to look around at the rest of the place first too. I guess I'll see this though. I mean, we're standing right in front of it. Oh! Wait, we finished the thought already, right? Pain threshold? We're fine? Yeah. Okay, we have 3 points here. Should we get rid of... Endurance white checks unlocked? Learning cap for endurance? Yeah, this hasn't been doing anything for me. I already have 6 for this. So get rid of volumetric shit compressor. And then we'll get what? I don't know. Wompty Dumpty Dom Center. -1. This is a really short one. Searchlight Division. Cleaning out the rooms. Feel like it's not a good thing if we do the ones that remind me of my ex-wife and all that. And some of these ones are... The temporary stuff kind of scare me too. Fine, I'll try the Wompty Dumpty one. It's a fast one. Oh, physical instrument. That's right. Surprisingly, this one might be a bit of a problem for me. And we haven't found the rest of the armor pieces yet. We haven't even had any clues about the rest of the armor pieces. Pain threshold. That's something a little different. Oh, the scarf was making me weaker. More feminine. Not manly and macho. Should be good enough now.
Behind the pipe, the maintenance door, rusted shut and half sunken in sand.
Try to pull the door apart.
You and the
Oh
lieutenant
my
lean
gosh.
all your weight into pushing the doors apart, but you're not quite synchronizing your efforts. They slam shut again before you can enter.
Let's take a breather and try this again later. It's very tough.
Sounds good to me. I'll have to work out at the gym and try to lift the bars or something. Now, we've never been on this side. What are you doing, Kim? What are you doing, Kim? Oh, people! Tiny cages, carefully constructed. Oh, these have got to be the cryptozoologists, right? They look like they're looking for something. These soggy logs smell of ignition fluid. Still, they won't light up. Hold up. Could this be the buoy Glossier told you about? Oh!
A metal and plastic contraption bobs up and down amidst the trembling reeds. At first, it just looks like trash, but if you look closer...
That over there must be the boy Klaas she told us about, the one she hid her passport in. We should take a look.
It's probably gonna be another fake name anyway.
Yes, spindly extremities have been here. Snap the cords keeping the boy in place. A little longer, and it will be floating somewhere out in the open sea.
What?
Moves across the water, leaving no traces. You're cold again, as always.
Yes, but who or what is this?
Splendor.
Damn, I felt really strange just now. I always do. He's like, whatever. We're lucky it's still here. A little longer and would have floated away.
Indeed. Let's see what's inside.
Pick it up.
The boy is not tied to anything. The cords dangling from the bottom really have been torn or cut. You lift it out of the water easily, noticing how light it is.
Examine the plastic ball.
The number 11 has been written on the yellow plastic. It hasn't been in the water for very long, but it's already discolored and slimy with silt. A latch holds it close, but only just barely. The brittle metal of the latch has cracked.
Simple construction. Very unsafe.
Sniff it.
It smells like you would expect it to smell. A concentrated version of the coast. Salt, industrial slop and decay. And just a dash of hard liquor. Yum. The water this side of the peninsula is cleaner, actually. Smells a little salty.
As opposed to which side? The whirling side? Shake the buoy.
There's something in there, splashing around.
Let's open it.
A shot glass's worth of seawater pours out. Some algae, and nothing else.
What? Where's the passport?
Well, damn.
No documents. Who do you think took them? Someone took it? Are we... Well, there's a buoy out here, so there probably was something here before. I was just entertaining the idea that maybe there was just nothing in there to begin with.
I have no idea.
Don't. My morale. This is a minor quirk. We know what was in the buoy anyway.
Or think we do. This is a small loose end, either way. Not important, I hope.
Oh, yes, yeah. Those were the cryptozoologists right next to us, right? We haven't even talked to them yet. Maybe Glossier took them herself.
That may very well be the case. We should keep an eye on her. Nothing more for us to do here. Let's go.
You could ask the miss what she thinks. Later, if you have the time. Though you doubt she'll tell you much at this point.
She's gotta tell me about what happened on Sunday night first. Let the empty buoy be. Wait, so someone took the stuff and then they just wrapped it, I don't know, they put it back in the water again? Made it seem like there was stuff inside? Okay.